Before First Step, I was very rebellious. I didn't take structure too seriously. I was a party promoter. I was a model. I basically lived in the nightlife.
Shakira faced a lot of challenges when she was growing up, especially during her adolescence. She didn't really ever feel supported, and she felt like her family always thought that she was gonna fail.
There was no reason to think about repercussions or opening up bank accounts or having any kind of safety net.
She had just moved to the Bronx, and she was looking for social support and people who would really listen to her.
When I found out I was pregnant, there was no more Shakira. There was Shakira and baby, and that freaked me out. There was this next human being that I'm going to have to take care of for the rest of my life.
When she had her daughter, she really didn't feel supported by her family, and she felt really alone and sort of abandoned. And she really wanted to be a positive role model for her daughter. That was something that really mattered to her.
Early in my pregnancy, I was starting to have those thoughts like, you know, you will have to work eventually, and you will have to have some kind of income for this child. So I gave applications for anything, virtually anything I could put my name on. Just kept receiving rejection over and over again. Why? Because I had no work history. You can't get anywhere with no work history. But no one will hire you because of that, and you can't get work history if you don't have work. So I was just stuck in this web, this circle that I couldn't get out of. I found out about First Step through a relative. She looked at me one day and she said, I know you're struggling. I know you're looking for income right now. They can help you out. When she gave it to me, she gave me the wrong number at first. She gave me a payphone number. But something kept bugging me and kept telling me, just check it out.
The women of First Step come from a variety of different backgrounds. Many of the women struggle with being able to re-enter the workforce, having stable childcare, stable housing, issues with self-confidence.
You can't say you're looking for a job and it's just gonna fall in your lap. I took a chance, I looked it up online. That was the beginning of a beautiful start.
First Step is a 14-week job readiness program for women. There are 3 phases to the First Step program. In phase 1, we have classroom instruction.
When the ladies enter in the beginning, some have just a little knowledge. They might know Microsoft Word, a little Windows, while some, they've never used the computer before.
I did not know much about Microsoft Office. What is PowerPoint? I had no idea about any of that.
Shakira's focus was tremendous.
In phase 2 is the internship phase. Our women are placed in administrative internships with one of our corporate or nonprofit partners, and they're there 4 days a week and then come back to us for 1 day on Friday to talk about their week with the group. In phase 3, we have advanced job search. That's when the women participate in resume review, mock interviewing, and they work with staff to identify and apply for full-time permanent employment.
I had a great big gap. I only worked at a library when I was like 16 for like 2 months. That's the only work history I had. First Step helped me put in internship and the program, and it looked like I really took my life seriously. My resume looked great.
When Shakira first started the program, she was really shy and quiet, and she lacked self-confidence. And throughout the program, we saw this transformation in her, which was pretty incredible. She started to dress differently, she changed her hair, and I think all of that was sort of a reflection of what was going on internally for her. By the end of the program, she had so much confidence, and I think that's really what enabled her to secure employment at the end of the program.
On July 18th, 2012, I was hired as an administrative assistant for Touro College of Pharmacy. Just like 2 years ago, I couldn't even get my application in for a restaurant. That was a huge victory for me.
Shakira is reliable, and Shakira is professional. She really is broadly used throughout the department. There might be an aspect in terms of a PowerPoint presentation, organization of meetings, agenda for meetings, minutes of meetings.
Shakira came into the program and she was very tenacious, and she set her sights on a goal of being able to take care of her family, and she did everything she had to do in order to achieve that goal.
What I've learned from the Women at First Step, like Shakira, is you can really go so far if you believe in yourself and you have the right support system in place.
When I couldn't afford things for my daughter, it broke me. I had no pride. There was no sense of womanhood, anything. I just felt like less of a human being. The struggles I had with First Step, if it wasn't for my daughter, I probably wouldn't complete the program as well. Because I have those moments where anything gets too hard for me, I just give up on it. But coming home to her every day and seeing her, I know I couldn't give up. I wanted to prove to myself and prove to my child that I'm a good mother and I will do what it takes to put food on the table. I would have never been able to do any of that if it wasn't for First Step.